with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Cardinals head coach. He understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with the chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Cardinals headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Syracuse's offense will come out first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air. It's Odom. That's caught. It's Mobley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught close to the marker. It's Mobley. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Mobley. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Syracuse right back at it. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Rushes on him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Past the 50. The 30. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Reads it, fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minute or two.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tremble. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but
there he goes. The 10. Touchdown Orange. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Scanning the field, it's Odom. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. the period. First down here. Running inside. It's Mobley. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking for room, it's Mobley. Touchdown, Cuse! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
14, Ball State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's got him. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
This is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms. They start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because you don't want to be living where these big physical linebackers are. This guy, though, completely fearless, crosses the defender's face. He makes the catch, gets absolutely laid out by the linebacker, but he holds on anyway.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Hoover. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Horton. Makes it past the marker. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And the Cardinals back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Dropping back, it's Atkins. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Can swing momentum. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Connection to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Mobley. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes a catch. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Back to throw, it's Odom. Moving out to the right. He'll pull. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to field position with the return. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his man. It's Hoover. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to throw it again. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Ball State.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
21, Ball State 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, checking in from the Syracuse sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered. Just
running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Orange!
The defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Back to throw, it's Atkins. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Running inside, it's Horton. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play. for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch. He'll wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. But maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throwing right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hope. He's out of bounds at the 13. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Cardinals head coach at the half. They have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Got his man on the outside. No, he got loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play.
There's a crease. Got enough for the first. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Going with the counter play here. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. They'll send the back in motion. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much. It's a fake he wants to throw. Unloads to the right. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work.
Man, everybody loves a fake punt until it doesn't work. And how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down.
Got him downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Caught over the middle, it's Mobley.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Clock stops for just a moment. There is a... Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and Nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the red zone, it's Mobley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop.
Touchdown, Cuse! And the route is on.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. The run inside. It's Horton. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
To the air, it's Atkins. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. Fights off a defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Back to pass, it's Atkins. Finds his big tight end. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting this.
There's some room. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mobley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The play action fake. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back has it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Fighting off the defender. And he forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Mobley. Touchdown Syracuse, and the punishment has been extended.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
49, Ball State, 24.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Running inside. It's Horton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Atkins. Finds his big tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
That's reeled in. It's Horton. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give on the option. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling out for a massive fumble recovery.
Looking to pass, it's Odom. They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the...
Here's a little room there. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Coming out with it, it's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a crease, it's Horton. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit him right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of